everyone, it's Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. Are you ready to create a stunning and elegant necklace using the newest Softlex company design kit, Star-Crossed Lovers? We'll be using the bead strand that was exclusively made for Softlex by Jesse James Beads. So pretty. I bought two of these strands because I had a very special idea to create little embellishments from these bead clusters. So I will show you how in today's tutorial. And I will also be using beads from the Star-Crossed Lovers goodie bag, as well as some Czech Glass beads that are available on softflexcompany.com. We'll be using the Onyx Color Softflex wire, some jump rings, head pins, and then these beautiful flowers I felt just fit in so beautifully with this theme. And before we start creating, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps my little channel grow. I'm trying to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Let's start creating. And also, I will leave a link down below in the description for the products used in this video if they are still available. I'm sure this latest design kit is going to be one of the fan favorites. It is just a beautiful kit. I will also link the unboxing down below. To do basic bead stringing, first we're going to do our little embellishments. So we're going to need our head pins, the beautiful flowers. They come in so many different colors on their website, as well as the Czech Glass. So we're just going to add on our beautiful flower and our 7 millimeter chips. And in the design kit, they had ceramic little hearts. So I think that would be really pretty on top as well. We'll be making loops with our one-step loop. So we're just going to slide it into our tool, give it a squeeze, and we'll have our 1.5 millimeter loop. We'll do that again for as many dangles. And you can always make your own bead clusters if you would like. I have a tutorial and I'll link it down below. We're just going to take our round nose pliers and make sure that our little loop is completely closed. We don't want to lose any embellishments. And we're just going to set those off to the side. We're going to bring in our beautiful bead strand. Just gently remove the string. And remove this big center bead. Now, this is a giant bead. I was originally going to make earrings with it, but I think it might be too heavy for earrings. So I'm excited to see what everybody creates with this one. I might have to make a sun catcher or like a home decor with it. And we're just going to add the other two to the little components. Just going to take our pliers with our jump ring, and I'm using an 8 millimeter jump ring just so it can connect. We just want to go over one of the little beads. It looks like it's like a 3x5 little rondel. And then we're just going to add on a little embellishment and give it a close. And when you close a jump ring, you should hear a little click. We want to make sure that our wire will still be able to pass through the side. And if it's not, we can make adjustments later when we're stringing on beads. So we're going to do that again. We have our open jump ring. And just go over one of the little rondels and attach our flap and give it a close. And if you wanted to make the middle one longer, you can. You just open up the jump ring and then maybe add like a little eye pin or something to extend it. So we have all of our beautiful flowers. When you look at this necklace, it looks really intricate and complicated. But since the little clusters are made for you, it kind of makes it easy. So we will be doing our basic bead stringing on the onyx wire, and I'm just going to string it as is and leave my soft flex on the spool. This is just going to act as bead stopper for the time being. That's another thing I love about the Jesse James bead strands is they usually come kind of corresponding with the Softlex design kits, but they're so pretty. And usually all you have to do is just add a clasp and your design is already there. I love these little crown beads. They're just so cute. And then, of course, our little bead caps. So now we're on our first little component. So we just want to make sure that it's going through the same hole that makes it look even. And then once you try, and if it's still, kind of lopsided, just remove your jump ring and try another placement for it. And then these little spacers that I just added on do have a little bit of weight for them. So that's why I'm not going to do a complete bead stringy necklace. I'm going to go ahead and make my little links with some eye pins just to distribute the weight for the necklace. So we're going to do the same thing on this side, just making sure that your little cluster is even. So we're just going to add the rest of the beads on. So we have the beads added on, and then this is from the second bead strand that I purchased. I'm going to sprinkle in some more of these little 7 millimeter Czech glass, and I'm just going to work on one side. And then I'm going to add my 2x2 and finish one side of my necklace with the soft flex wire, and then I'll just do the same thing on the other side. So we'll add one of these beads. Then kind of just changing up the pattern just a little bit from the original design on the bead strand. Now we're just going to use our 2x2s. And I'm going to use two 2x2s on each side just because some of the beads are heavy. Even though the soft flex wire will support 26 pounds, I just want to make sure that my necklace is secure. We're just going to slide on our 2x2s just as we were a bead. And then we're just going to pass back through both of the 2x2s. A little loop, and it's up to you how big you would like your connection point to be. We're going to take our pliers and just give it a little squish. This is going to flatten our 2x2. Then we're going to rotate and round it for a more professional finish. Same design on the other side. So we're going to start with one of our beautiful sparkly beads. I'm going to add on another sparkle, our beautiful little spacer bead. And then I did cut a little extra soft flex, but it's okay. Go ahead and save it. You never know when you'll need it for a future project. We're just going to slide on our 2x2s and pass back through. We want the 2x2s resting against that last bead that we added on. Make sure everything is nice and secure. And then we're just going to check our connection points and make sure that our loops are fairly the same size. They don't have to be perfect. You just want them similar. Go ahead and squeeze and then just rotate. And then we'll trim off the extra soft flex. Halfway done with our necklace, so we're going to be making a little link connection point with 1-inch head pins. So we have our little individual connections. And this is what's going to connect to the back of the necklace just to help just with the weight of it. And before you connect it, you want to make sure that all your little links are closed. You don't want your necklace to break. So to connect it, we're just going to open up one of the little sides, and then we're going to attach it directly to our sufflex. And this just kind of continues the pattern. It ends on that fire polish, and then it goes into this melon bead, and that was part of the goodie bag for star-crossed lovers. And then at the end, I'm just going to add a jump ring, and this is where my clasp will connect to. And then you're just going to close it. You should hear that little click. And you can always add a charm or like made with love. If head pins are too small to work with, you can always use a larger size. And then since they are a smaller head pin, on this one, I just like to put my hand over the tool just in case any little metal bits go flying. And then we're just going to slide in our beads, and then you can make them however long you would like to. You can also do this to make a matching pair of earrings or a bracelet. So we're just going to do that for the rest of the beads. I love making these little links. It just kind of elevates the design, kind of gives it like a little elegance to it. Have all of our little components made. We're just going to link them all together. So we just open up one side of our little loop, and then we're going to attach one of our Czech glass and give it a close. We just want to make sure that everything is nice and connected. So we can do this as we go or at the very end. Like this one here just kind of opened up. So just make sure that that's closed. We'll just make any adjustments as needed. I can see this very time consuming, but I can see this being like a multi-strand necklace with all these little components, especially if you love doing designs like this. It's perfect. So we'll just add the rest on to our little chain. I'm going to use a 6 millimeter jump ring and a lobster claw. I'm going to attach it to the 7 millimeter at the end and attach my lobster claw and give it a close. You'll hear that little click. And I made one little extra component, so I might switch out that middle little cluster bead flower and just make it dangle just a little bit more and add some sparkle. So I attached this side of chain, and then we're starting with the melon bead just because we left off with the soft flex on a 7 millimeter. We're just going to open up that last little loop from the melon bead and attach it directly to the soft flex, and then give it a close. Have our beautiful necklace using the Softlex Company design kit, Star-Crossed Lovers, the exclusive Jesse James bead strand with the little adorable sparkling bead clusters, and then we use beads from the goodie bag, Onyx Softlex wire. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps my little channel grow. Also, check out down below in the description for all other tutorials using this fantastic design kit and products used in this video. Have an awesome day.